Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. A 1 pitch on its way. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And that's out number 1. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and it's gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. Fastball well outside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo home run for Corey Seager. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here now is Will Smith.
The catcher.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Smith is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
A.J.
Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty
yanked hard down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning and your entire offense is off and running.
1-0 the count. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
4 runs here in this half inning. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Upton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now into the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, David.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Jay leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jared Walsh tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Two men are on with two men out. And there's ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Bellinger's under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And so our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Edwin Rios is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're in front 4-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Jack Mayfield.
Next up is Jack Mayfield, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Batting 9th, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
David Fletcher would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Turner is there, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. So now here is Justin Turner. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the AB now. Sharp ground ball to third. Rendon is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's Corey Seager as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at-bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, The old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
First pitch on its way as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. Line drive, base hit to right. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Maddon, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Aaron Slegers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Chris Taylor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Angels 1.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading up.
Bottom of the third now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, John Jay. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He collected a base hit his first time up. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. A line shot to third base.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
So next to hit is Justin Upton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball just missed above the zone. Jay stands at first with 1 out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. 4th home run for him on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Kershaw now on 1-1. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The batter.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy has got it, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 8-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything is hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Edwin Rios. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And now the first pitch. Justin Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball is looked at for strike two. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Walsh onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Corey Seager. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Angels 3. So stepping in is Jack Mayfield. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Now here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Stepping in next, Max Stassi worked a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts.
22.
This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Stassi, base runner at first with 1 out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rios is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 9, John.
Next, here is John Jay, singled in his last at-bat. First offering.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Still way back. It's 9-3.
Just bounce to that. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if it's
all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Will Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. High and deep to center field. Back goes Jay. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Edwin Rios.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at the Big A. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Angels 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
And now the first pitch.
Yeah.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Grounded to short. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Drilled on the ground to short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
control. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels leave 1. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Now here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in next, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Iglesias now at short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Mookie. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Jaime Barria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Dodgers 11 and the Angels 3. So here is Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate now, Jack Mayfield. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. To third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. So now into the box is Will Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
No sense off the plate. Ball 2.
Smith stands at second with no outs. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is in the air out to right field. Fowler giving chase, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Max.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Max Muncy to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So next to bat will be Edwin Rios. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in one game, D-Row. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. It's probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the two of them is really historic.
Taylor Cole comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He swings and lines it to left. Upton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. LA's on top, 15-3. Now at the plate, here is David Fletcher. Flew out last time up.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Joe Kelly comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, John Jay.
So now to the plate, John Jay. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Next up, Anthony Rendon. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense in.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Corey Seager, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Stassi is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's 1 away. Next to hit is Will Smith. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. He grounds it sharply to third. Just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Wow, if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much it can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. drilled to the left side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 16-3. Justin Upton the next to hit. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he lays off for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Upton on at first, nobody out. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler seared down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1 while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels strand one. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now to the plate, here is Edwin Rios. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. And now the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Ready to take his hacks again, Cody Bellinger. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Justin Turner.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through for a hit. The throw to third. The throw by Jay won't be in time. He's in there at third base.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Ty Buttrey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Mookie Betts. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Oh-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers lead this one 16-3. Digging in will be Jack Mayfield, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Max Stassi. Out in front of it, strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Still 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this lands foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score the runner from second.
Now batting, center fielder, Jon Jay.
So now to the plate, Jon Jay, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-1 to him now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Fletcher, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's on his horse, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
As we take a look here, it's just a hitting. Good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
No balls and a strike to count. Drilled to first, right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin.
Stepping up is Justin Upton. He home. Kenley Jansen takes the mound here. Not a situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First pitch on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. Count still at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
16-5 in this one today. The Dodgers mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 4 on the season. Griffin Canning was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me, hey.
I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.